first dance. Everybody, draw your eyes to the dance floor.
But there doesn't have to be a reason anyway. She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know what it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. She's got a way of talking. I don't know what it is, but it lifts me up when we are walking anywhere. She comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me without a sound. She touches me and I get turned around. She's got a way of showing how I make her feel, and I find the strength to keep on going. She's got a light around her. A million dreams of love surround her everywhere. She comes to me when I'm feeling down, inspires me without a sound. She touches me and I get turned around. She's got a smile that heals me. I don't know why it is, but I have to laugh when she reveals me. She's got a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I know that I can't live without her anyway.
Let's hear it for 'em. Give it all, big time. Now please welcome father of the bride, Peter Lundgren.
There's two things I know for sure. Sitting from heaven, she's daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I'm not for all of the joy in my life. All but from butterfly kisses to bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all in her hair. Right beside the palmy dead was my first arrival. I know the kid looks fine dead, but I should try. Oh, all that I've done wrong, I must have done something wrong to deserve a hug every morning. Sweet 16 today. She's looking like her mama, a little more every day. One part woman, the other part girl. Perfume and makeup, from ribbons and curls, trying her wings out in sunshine of the day. Well, you don't mind. I'm only gonna kiss you on the cheek this time. Oh, with all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve your love every morning. And butterfly kisses at night. Standing in the bright just staring. She asked me what I'm thinking, and I said I'm not sure. I'm just feeling like I'm losing my baby.
Give it up for Alicia and her dad, Peter. He did something right, didn't he? All right, everybody, at this time, dinner service is going to start coming around. Enjoy yourselves. But first, we have a special blessing. Come on.
Saying it, and I was standing with it.
I'm just going to say a brief blessing. We can bow our heads just for a brief prayer. Gracious Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for what it means for Alicia and Brian. Thank you for protecting them. Thank you for loving them. And thank you for loving us. Thank you for this food. May it bless our body. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Can we get the house music on? Definitely hearing some house music on still. That's for later.
Every day it's getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like this will truly come my way. Hey, hey, every day it's getting closer.
Introducing a very special video. And I think that it will warm your hearts, and it will certainly bring tears to some of our eyes. As we have certainly had years of tender love with both Brian and Alicia, we have collected a lovely montage of photos to share with you of their growing up years, of their meeting and being together, and culminating with today's special event. So we'd like to welcome you to enjoy the video and certainly have every memory of your own for tonight.
I am just so thankful that Brian and Alicia found each other, and I wish them all the best in many years.
It's all right. Come here. that guy.
All right, at this time, we're going to bring up the matron of honor. Karen, please come on up.
Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her, caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress, and I stayed home. I feel like I'm like a Vegas entertainer right now. I get the microphone, I get to walk around. I don't even know how to like come in after that.
I got a napkin. Hold on. It started off like, oh, I'll just need this. No. Then it turned into maybe I'll need this. No. Okay, hold on. Oof, okay. Oh my God, I don't even know. Okay. So Alicia's been producing me on this speech for over a year now. She's been checking in on me. I think she got engaged and then pretty much in 24 hours was like, so is that speech written? I was like, wow. Have you picked out a dress yet? So, okay. Maybe if I dance, it'll feel better.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll just do a little of this. That will make me feel more comfortable. Okay. Shut up. Box up those feelings. Okay.
I feel like a real Irish woman.
Push those feelings deep down. Okay.
You can get squeaky. I got squeaky.
You got this.
You got this.
Just not gonna look at you.
Just don't look at me. That help?
Well, I would give, actually, if you could just leave the flowers there, that'd be great. Okay. So the moment Alicia told me she got engaged, not only was I excited for her and Brian, but I knew I would need to write a beautiful and moving speech. One full of memories of our childhood, clearly displayed on that video. Ask it now.
That's it. It's your mom's turn.
Yeah, my turn. You get to have shiny times later. Okay. All right, sit down. All right, honestly, it's probably helping.
Whole family's involved.
That's it.
Come on.
Dinner is served.
That's Hudson, everybody.
And my son. Okay. I knew I'd need to write a beautiful and moving speech, one full of memories from our childhood and silly stories about how her and Brian met. I knew I'd cry and ruin the makeup job I inevitably paid too much for, and talk loudly about how nervous I am. So I'm going to try to act cool, like this is super normal for me.
This is cool.
I don't want to cry off the lashes that took me 15 minutes to put on. Okay. For the majority of you here tonight, preparing for today's events started when you received your save the date cards. For others, it was time spent in Maine over the past summer. For me, it was 5 years ago.
Aw.
I practice this. I have like a comb in one hand and like shampoo in the other. I was like, I really worked on this. Okay. I remember the day clearly. I knew one day I would have to put them. Damn it. I knew I'd have to put this memory into a speech. Brian and Alicia had gone on a few dates. And one night after one of these magical nights out, Alicia called and told me, and not more into a few words into our conversation. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll come up there. I'll come.
I tried to pull it all together, but it's just not happening.
It's all right. Appreciate it. We love you, Karen.
Okay, just hold me.
If I lick your
Okay, just
Careful with
lick
that.
the
How-
tears away. Okay.
This is how it's always been.
Literally, this is our life. Like, it's either one of us or the other doing this with each of each other. Okay. So, Alicia called me
Not more a few words into their conversation, she told me that she knew he was the one. She talked about Brian's kindness. Earlier on, thanks. Okay. She talked about Brian's kindness, how he treated her like a princess, his love for video games, and how he made his way out to LA. And the many dates that would to come, they talk about family, friends, people they had lost, hometown stories, and favorite movies. Over the course of a year, we got to know Brian through phone call conversations where Alicia would hand off the phone so we could awkwardly chat about the weather and our jobs. Within that year, we came out to LA to visit Leash and to meet Brian in person. Our first group outing was to Venice Beach, where Hudson immediately connected with Brian in more ways than one.
When he turns 18.
Sorry. We're stuck together. This is how it is. We saw the tender side of Brian that Alicia had fallen in love with. We knew it was only a matter of time before we would be standing here at this moment together. Oh, damn it. Alicia, I have been your watchful eye, your storyteller, your strawberry wishing, hand-holding, tear-wiping, taxi driving, get you out the door on time, Mass and New York City roommate, production assistant, crafting guru, auntie making, God praying, personal cheerleader, older sister, and best friend. I've watched you grow into a success. I'm just gonna power through this, man. Okay, come on, I can. I've watched you grow into a successful, hardworking woman who cares deeply for family and friends, who patiently waited for God to present you with a husband worthy of your love. It's your turn now. Brian, I know that you are the one Alicia has been waiting for. You are her strong, loving, culture-seeking, problem-solving, no mountain too high, protector and partner. Okay, good. It's got numbers. Literally, our life. The both of you together will be an unbreakable team. Love with your whole heart. Don't go to bed angry. Take time to play together, share your hopes and dreams, and don't hide your fears. Pray together when things are tough and when they are abundant. Raise each other up and raise up the children one day you wish to have in a home where love comes first. We are so very happy to officially welcome you into our family. We look forward to many more memories to share. Cheers. Oh, Jesus.
She makes me look good.
Thank you, Karen. Let's give it up for Karen. Now I'd like to welcome their father, Peter. Come on up and show him how it's done.
Brian and Alicia. I knew that I'd be having to say something, so on the flight from the East Coast, I went over. Those in the room, is there anybody here who hasn't seen The Sound of Music?
I haven't.
Okay. Leave the room.
See ya. We just
In 1955, The Sound of Music was brought on Broadway, and Mary Martin played the part of Maria. She asked Oscar Hammerstein to give her a lead into a reprise of 16 going on 17. And Oscar Hammerstein has not been heard for his change in his lyrics. But just before he died, he did add this to The Sound of Music, and it went to Mary Martin. It was cut out of the movie because it was given to Mary Martin. And it went, a bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song until you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love until you give it away. So from Oscar Hammerstein, Mary Martin, you both have given your love to each other. God bless you, protect you.
Thank you, Peter.
Dad, give us a hug, man. We'll get out there anyway. I'll come get
Let's bring up our best man. Where's Chris? Come on up, man.
Statute of limitations in California, 7 years.
Hey, how you doing? So, I'm the little brother by 10 years. Actually, growing up, Brian was the person I always looked up to just because he's my big brother. He was the man. As soon as his collective self, he was the embodiment of cool to me. I listened to his music, he'd always show me his music, which was one of the biggest things that I feel like we still kind of do together. I would seek to spend as much time with him as I could. Because he was the man. As I got older, I learned to become myself. But he was still a lot to me, even though I knew who he was. He's still the man to me, and I learned he was a really good man, because I knew more. He's a really good man because in simple ways, he's very passionate. He may seem to be very unbreakable and impossible to be faced by emotional moments, but I've seen him there. The strongest part of him is his heart. Everything he does is out of his heart. Whether or not he shows it, his relevancy is still very there. My dad always referenced to me, "Aren't you so lucky to have a good big brother?" And I am. He's the man. Ellie, man, I'm proud of you. One second. Sure. We got this. I hope you know that you've influenced a lot of people, especially me. Then you got Alicia. One of the most sweet, intelligent, humble women I've ever met. I'm sorry. Sure. She's very considerate, and she completes my brother perfectly. As soon as I met her, she welcomed me as like I was part of the family. It's definitely one of the most caring people I'll ever meet. And so is very as charismatic as Brian. I've never seen Brian look at someone the way he looks at Alicia. It's true love. I wish the best for you guys.
That's a long time. Let's. I can't say that right now, but let's.
All right, you bunch of ruffians. Give us just a second. Wow, that was emotional. Holy cow. Gonna need a minute. But before we get into that, we just wanted to take a minute to thank everyone. We understand that coming out to Catalina to be here tonight, it's required a little bit of everyone, and we really appreciate each and every one of you. We love you guys. This is a room full of my favorite people on the planet. So give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. I feel like the Price is Right. She's like the girl that's like, yeah, check out this Toyota Camry. But yeah, we hope everyone's having a really good time. Hope you enjoyed the meal, enjoying the company. Like I said, I couldn't cram a better room of people together if I tried, and I tried. So there we go. We love you guys. Seriously, thank you all so much. We have people here from literally all over the world, and that's truly touching. I just love you guys. That's all I got to say. But at any rate, before I hand this off to Alicia, I'm gonna let you guys know we're gonna get out of the super soggy face sort of parts of the evening and turn on some music, have some fun. We want to have a really good time.
Let's do it.
Okay, Naomi's ready. That's Naomi. Do they have Uber on Catalina? At any rate, seriously, thank you guys so much, and just from the bottom of our hearts. I'm at a loss for words, but thank you all.
All right, let's open up the dance floor. Anyone that wants to come join us.
I'll be waiting for the night and stop at the throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. Let's celebrate. It's a party going on right here. A dedication to all throughout the year. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on, let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world. Come on.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have